Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and today I'm going to take you for a nice test drive in a Triumph TR6 that we recently acquired. This car is a 1973. Please take the time and watch our showroom video, which we'll do a little bit later, and we'll also do a cold start video so you can see and hear the engine on a cold start. Today's purpose is to take you for a ride in the car so you can see how the car performs, how it sounds, and how it drives. This is a car. First of all, it's a 1973 TR6. We do have the British Heritage Certificate for the car. It's a numbers matching car. It's the original motor in the car. It was a color change. It originally was magenta, the reddish color, and now it has been changed. This car was restored about 2018, and it had a full repaint and changed to it's a British Racing Green, which has the blue hue to it. So it's the blue-green or the green-blue color, which I think is stunning on these cars. It has the light tan interior. It does have leather seats, a tan top, a lighter colored dash, which is a satin finish dash. So let's start the car up, and I'll go through the things on the car. This is one of those Triumphs. It was very nicely restored, done to a very high quality. You'll see in the photos underneath, all the floors are extremely clean. They're all painted. The frame is very straight. All the suspension components were rebuilt. And it shows when you drive the car. The car it drives great. It drives when they were new. But going across here, we have the wipers wipe on the car. They are working. The horn beeps. All of the lights are functioning properly. And here's the big thing on this car. It is an overdrive car. So this is the overdrive lever right here. It does function properly, which I'll show you in our drive, but it's an original factory overdrive car, which is verified on the Heritage Certificate. Mileage on the car is 53,672. That is original and that is correct, and the speedometer and the odometer are working. The tach is working properly. All of the lights work correctly, oil pressure, ignition. Coming across here, all of the gauges are functioning properly. Temperatures, it's warmed up. It's cold in Pennsylvania today. We're probably in the high 20s, maybe low 30s. Oil pressure is great. We're just below 50 pounds. And you'll see that when we do the cold start. Also, fuel gauge is working and we're charging nicely. I'm happy to say, since it's cold outside, the heater's working, the blower's working, the temperature control is working, the direction for the flow is working, and of course the choke is working. It's a relatively new aftermarket Kenwood CD stereo that's in the car. And as I mentioned before, when it was restored, all of this dash was replaced. This is all relatively new. So the dash top pad is excellent. The lower padding, all of that is excellent. You can tell this has all been replaced because these always get pushed in from the choke. The glove box door opens properly, which is wonderful. They have the little button there that does the light and opens it up. So let's go for a drive. And this car drives exactly the way I thought it would drive. I was so excited to find this car and then be able to buy it, because it's just when I saw the photos of how well it was restored, I assumed it would drive well, and it does. Has the great TR6 torque, engine sound. It's fourth gear. There's overdrive. Comes right out of overdrive. The overdrive actuation is quick, which is as it should be. Typical of TR6s, the transmission is in excellent condition. These were strong transmissions. They hold up well. All the gears shift beautifully. You do not need to double clutch this car. We're in third. There's second. It goes right in smoothly. This is a stock car. It has not had any modifications done during the restoration. So it's an original engine configuration. but it's a strong car. It drives well. Just a really nice TR6. So we're in 4th gear. I'll also show you, we're down to 3rd. So there's 3rd overdrive, out of overdrive, 4th gear regular, 4th gear overdrive. Really makes cruising much nicer. And I can pop it right out of overdrive. Steering is nice and straight. Brakes are very smooth, very linear. Of course, it's disc in the front, drum in the rear. No clunking in the rear differential mount. That was all addressed in the restoration of the car. So it's beautiful color combination. The dark green with a hint of blue, tan leather interior, overdrive, plus you'll see in the showroom video, we have a hardtop that comes with the car. So that's a nice bonus. Those are hard to come by also. So if you've been looking for really a nice TR6, good year, good documentation of the restoration with the overdrive, please take a look at this car and consider it. Give us a call if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. And hopefully we'll find a great home for this really great car. One last thing, it has a roll bar too, which was put in. It's padded, looks good, it's functional. Hopefully you'll never need it, but there it is. Thanks for coming along.